There are 36 teams in a Champions League and I'll be choosing the best player from every team. But this wheel will decide and we are starting with Benfica. What a club. Benfica are unfortunately almost bottom of the Champions League. However, they have some really good defenders. So we can go with Antonio Silva or Nicolas Otamendi. I'll be going with Otamendi. But if I do not get an 88 rated squad by the end of this video, I will discard my icon pack whilst taking a shot of lemon. And now that we've done Benfica, we remove them. And let's spin the next spin. That didn't make sense. Oh, we've got Manchester City. Who's Manchester City's best player? I think it's obvious. Haaland basically leads Man City in goal scoring in the Champions League and in the Premier League. And what makes Haaland so good is he can score from any situation in the weirdest angles, such as this goal versus Southampton. It's not in the Champions League, but you understand what I mean. Just look at that. And of course, we're buying his best card. 586k. Welcome Haaland to this insane team. Let's go to the next team because that actually helps us a lot with the rating. Who have we got next? We've got Tottenham Hotspur. And who's Tottenham's best player? It kind of is Van de Ven, isn't it? We all saw that goal in the Champions League. And a fun fact about Tottenham is they finished 15th in the Premier League, but still got in the UEFA Champions League because they won the Europa League. We're going to buy Van de Ven's inform card. His man of the match is over 1 million coins, and that money will be spent better elsewhere. We've got currently 2 players under the rating we need of 88, but thankfully not Karabag. Yes, we've got Real Madrid next, where we're going to be putting in a very high-rated player for sure. Real Madrid's fun fact is they historically remain a team with the most UEFA Champions League titles. And although Mbappe is their best player right now, in big games, in my opinion, it's not him at all. And who I'm going to go with is Thibaut Courtois. He is insane. And just look at these saves Courtois makes. They are insane. But I am adding Courtois into my team. And right now, let's go to the next spin. Courtois is an insane keeper. And who's going to be our next team? There's 36 teams in here. And we've got Bayern. Do we have to add another striker? I think it's time to add Harry Kane to our team. And here are some Harry Kane goals. Yeah, his finishing is just so good. Just like, look at these goals, man. They're so good. And a fun fact about Bayern is that their changing rooms have sound-absorbing walls. So crowd noise does not stress the players before the match. Oh, 264. Let's quickly buy him. Let's go. Andy Kane is in the team. Who's going to be our next UEFA Champions League team? After this wheel spin, we're going to open a pack to choose our next Champions League player. But for now, we've got Juventus. I think Juventus' best player is Yildiz. Kenan Yildiz. I love him. He's Juventus' top scorer in the Serie A and also has the most assists for Juventus in the Champions League. I think it's obvious because Vlahovic is not the future star we expected him to be. And we will buy this Yildiz for 210,000 coins, but he is 1 rating below. So that's not quite good. We're going to open this lead the way pack, and the player which walks out is the player we're going to be having because I believe they'll be playing in the Champions League. So it's woman at the front, but it's a better player behind her. So let's see. It's a hero. It's a hero. What hero will he have played for? What hero's club will he have played for? Who is this going to be? It is Campos. Who has Campos played for? That's a disappointment. He's not played for one single UEFA Champions League club. What I see here, you see this club called Atlante. We're going to go with Atlanta, which sounds similar. And who is their best player? Atlanta are 10th in the Champions League, and they've only lost 1 game out of their first 5 games they've played. However, in the Serie A, they're 12th, and they're stinking it up. Their best players are this guy called Krstovic and also Charles de Ketelaere. Both are attackers and have no special cards on the game. However, also Adamola is one of their good players. Once again, he's a forward, so it doesn't matter who we buy, they're going to go on the bench. De Ketelaere is their highest scorer in the Champions League. We need to get to this 87 rated team. Next, wheel spin. Who are we going to get? Come on. Who's this going to be? Newcastle United or Olympiacos? It's going to be Newcastle United. And to be honest, if you saw Dan Burn's goal, you would agree Dan Burn is the player to add. Just look at that insane header by Dan Burn. That is insane. We're buying your man of the match because you deserve it. And I will be making profit on you later on. Whilst I spin this wheel, if you're loving this video, please drop a like. It helps me so much as a small creator. Thank you. One more wheel spin and then the packs will decide our next Champions League team we'll be looking at. So let's have a look at Galatasaray. No, Inter Milan. And I went to Inter Milan, to the Champions League, toward Jelinski. Now, Lautaro Martinez is very good at football, but our striker positions are taken. I saw this Çalhanoğlu free kick at the Champions League. What a free kick. So, we'll be buying Hakan Çalhanoğlu. He is thankfully 88 rated, so we can deal with it, and he is a centre mid we will be putting in our team. Let's open this pack, and the player to walk out will be in for Champions League, I hope. Who is this player? We have got Lewandowski to start with, but the walkout is from Wolfsburg, so we will have to be going with Barcelona for this pack. We kind of go Lewandowski because he's a striker and he's probably not their best player right now. I would say it's Rafinha or Lamine Yamal. Because the right wing spot is free, we're going to buy Lamine Yamal. And let's look at his UEFA Champions League highlights. And just look at Lamine's amazing solo goal against Inter Milan, who of course deserves to be added. That is so smooth. That finish is just so satisfying. Wow. He became the youngest scorer in both La Liga and the Euros. We need another big UEFA Champions League team and a nice pack pool, but it's going to be gold, so it's going to be boring. I want a good player in my team. It's Osimhen at the front, but it's Borussia Dortmund, which we will be looking at. So, who is our Borussia Dortmund walkout? Let me guess, it's Guirassy. Of course it's Guirassy. Who else would it be? Well, Guirassy's good, but once again, it's a striker, which we do not need. However, the best player for Dortmund in the Champions League 100% is Adeyemi, and you cannot argue against me because it's true. He's their highest scorer and assister, I'm pretty sure. We're going to buy this Adeyemi for 225,000 coins, and including him our team. And we are 2 ratings behind. We might be cooked because of this De Ketelaere on the bench. And the pack decides the last spot in the team. But before we open the pack, we need to fill the bench. The wheel spin will choose us 6 different players. So for the 6 more teams, we've got Eindhoven, Club Bruges. We might be so cooked. Olympiacos, I'm finished. I'm so cooked. We need to fill this bench up and still get 88 rating. Villarreal, Sporting, and the final team will be Nah, not Ajax. We are so cooked. I'm finished. I'm so finished. All of these teams are basically bottom in a Champions League. We need PSV's highest rated player. It's thankfully Perisic, which is not too bad. 80 rated for Club Bruges. Kostulas for Olympiacos. 87 for Villarreal. Goncalves for Sporting. And Litmanen for Ajax. Yeah, I'm basically screwed. I think I am doing this lemon shot and discarding an icon, which I pack. That's going to be the worst thing I've ever done, I think. And now, the final lead the way pack. Please treat me, EA, with a high-rated player, but it's over. I think it's over. I'm having my lemon shot, and we're just cooked. It's going to be Man City as a single walkout. Who is the other? Who is a Champions League player in here? Atletico Madrid. Julian Alvarez is probably Atletico's best player. I'm just going to go with Griezmann. Will it be an 88 rated squad when I put Griezmann in? I do not think so. It's 87. We need to discard an icon and drink a lemon shot. Okay, lemon shot and icon pack. Oh, it's dripping down. That's enough. Remember, this icon pack is being discarded. Don't be Schweinsteiger, be Mateus. Don't be Schweinsteiger, be Mateus. Of course it's Schweinsteiger. No, it's Cruz. That's still terrible. If you love this video, you will love me packing a Champions League player and going to watch them.